to the Concrete Genius Pod. I'm your host, Sauce Mackenzie. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Monday, Memorial Day, actually. Hope everybody's having a safe holiday with family, or at least talk to loved ones. Hope you off work, got to relax for a minute, got to chill. Pardon me for being so exquisitely fresh, but you're used to this by now. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate everybody tapping into the content. Let me know what's happening. Just best believe that I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everything y'all do. I appreciate every aspect of what we do together, the content we share together. I appreciate everybody who chimes in. And I hope y'all looking forward to a positive, safe summer. The message in this pod may offend some, but it's going to be very enlightening to others. And it may just rub some scabs. But at some point, when you talk to your people, you have to always admit some form of truth, even if the truth is uncomfortable. Like, a lot of my truths are uncomfortable, but I had to always stand on them. And there's some things about the Black community that's uncomfortable. And we're going to get to those things. But first, I got a couple of things I want to share with y'all. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. You rocking with your boy, Sauce Mackenzie. Follow me on all socials at Concrete Genius Pride, man. I'm trying to be the best me I can be. I get emails all the time from people telling me how much my content, like, what it means to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I'm honored that people can take the time to message me and let me know that they appreciate me. They grateful for everything I've ever done or said. I said something that touched them. I done had people call me and start crying. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, that shit really means something to me, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that's why I do this. That's why I try to do the best I can when I can. You know what I mean? I crack my jokes. And the thing about me, good thing about me, you get my whole raw personality. I'm going to say whatever I want. I'm going to say the jokes I want to say. I'm going to say whatever I want to say, but you also going to get some raw truth. You're going to get my pain. You're going to get the story of my life, my family, my mom. You're going to get my ups, my downs. And that's what I feel like make my content authentic. And that's why people like listening to my content. You know what I'm saying? ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. We live in effect. Follow me on all socials, man. I'm giving a few people that do like watching my live, especially on like YouTube, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Giving them time to watch my live, tap in, see what they want to do. Other people follow me. I just appreciate it. I appreciate being a lane of conversation, intelligent conversation for Black people. But without further ado, how have y'all been enjoying the playoffs? Let's go Spurs Thunder first, right? And point blank, if the Spurs can't get back Jalen Williams or AJ Mitchell, they done. They done in 6. I mean the Thunder. Yeah, if the Thunder can't get back AJ Mitchell or J-Dub, they done in 6. Because the problem with the Thunder is that SGA is really the only guy that can constantly get in the paint and create his own shot, right? Caruso's a great defender, great 3-and-D guy. Casey Wallace is a great defender, great 3-and-D guy. All these guys are great 3-and-D guys, but these guys can't create their own shot. And the Spurs just got too many ways, too much Wemby. Wemby gonna get whoever guarding him in foul trouble. Spurs coach even be experimenting with some shit. He'd be like, Parker Bryant, just go out there. I'm gonna teach you. We gonna beat these niggas so bad, I'm gonna teach you some shit. So, like, J-Dub is basically they Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets to hold it down when SGA having a bad game, SGA missing some shots or something. J-Dub is they Scotty. And when J-Dub ain't playing, and you take away AJ Mitchell can create his own shot. Jerry McCain's a good player. Those other guys are good players, but they spot fillers. Like, they there to just do what they got to do to help the team win. They ain't really like guy, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's probably a wrap for the Thunder unless they get J-Dub back. And even if they get J-Dub back, I don't know if he gonna be able to step in because it took Fox. You can see Fox face is a little puffy. He's still knocking the rust off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if J-Dub can come back with the effectiveness to do what he got to do to help the team win. So as it stands now, if they don't get Jalen Williams back, y'all like under in 6. I mean Spurs in 6. Right? Sorry, I'm a little under. Now, all right, now that I got all the live share, everybody following who gonna follow. First of all, I want to thank everybody who ever shared a tweet, share my post. It's real. Let's jump into the real shit, right? First of all, I want to show my fans appreciation. I appreciate anybody who's ever shared my content, like my content, like the comment, the people who comment constantly, my top engagement people. Anybody, whether you agree with me or disagree with me, I'm providing you the opportunity, Fan Appreciation Week. You can email me about a content clip I made that you don't like or that you do like. Tell me why you like it. I can read the email. You can leave me a voice audio message that I play on the pod. You can come on the pod, leave me a live message. Don't get too crazy. Or you can also video on the pod. I want your opinion about my content. What upsets you? What do you like? What do you don't like? What topics of mine do you really feel like I hit on? What topics do you feel like you want to hear me touch more on? What do you want to see me avoid? Because this page belongs to all of us, right? So, yeah, Fan Appreciation Week, man. I'm giving away books, gas cards, and like I want my people who listen to my content, share my content, to tell me what they like and what they don't like. What's your favorite piece of content? Is this something I said about Black women? Is this something I said about Black men, Black people? Is this something I said about people in general, leadership? Is this something funny I posted? I want to hear from you. What about Concrete Genius Media engages you? And I want you to be as open and free speaking as possible. I don't want you to hold anything back. I want you to tell the truth and speak to me and tell me how you feel about the content. And then I'll read it on the show. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Follow me on all socials. It's your boy Sauce, man. Let's get to rolling. Let's get to rolling. As y'all know, I have several viral tweets, man. Y'all know I do my thing. I'm out in Vegas, posted like a thumbtack chilling, man. So I kind of work the internet a little different when I'm out of town. Still proficient, but it's a little different. Like I come out here to recharge, get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? Get a little stronger. You see the shoulders. Pardon me too. You see the black and white, the Dodger shit, Gucci frames and shit. Stop playing with me. But yeah, so I come out here to recharge, man. You know, just let my mind be free. This is where I talk to God at. You know what I mean? Just I talk to him everywhere, but just this open air, hit my brain, hit my nostrils, helping me breathe, just change my mindset. So I love coming out to Vegas. I mean, eventually, like, it's just good for my health, my mental health, my physical health. It's a good ass place when you come from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? I love the Midwest. I'm always be a Midwest guy. Oh, I love the South. I love the East. I love all regions of the country. Actually, I got people everywhere. Jersey area, I got people in the South, all over. Excuse me, I got people in the Midwest, obviously. But when they be putting out them little things on Facebook, like what region of the country you live in, or you had to live in for the West Coast for the rest of your life, I'm gonna have to take this West Coast, man. These niggas get 80-degree weather 8 months out the year, bro. That shit damn near unfair. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just hot. Like it just might be 3 straight weeks where it's just 85 and sunny. You never getting that shit nowhere else, bro. In America, so I come out here and my thoughts be massive, and I network like. I mean, y'all watch pods. Everybody in Vegas, bro. Like any Instagram clip, everything goes through Vegas. You damn near gonna see more people you cool with in Vegas than where you live. Like a motherfucker be in your hometown and be like, "Oh man, I gotta get up with you," and then call you and be like, "Yeah, I'm in Vegas." Like, like shit. It's just it's a spot, and you bump into people walking like ex NBA coaches, ex NBA GMs, NFL admin guys, NFL scouts, GM. Like you just run into people at the casino. You run into people. UFC chairman, hotel casino bosses, actors, musicians, like, and it's just average, you know what I'm saying? And then like me, I've gambled with a couple niggas so famous, y'all might blow your mind. And I'd be chilling. And a couple niggas that know me, a couple people, men and women. Porn star, everybody know me. I seen your shit, I seen your clips. Nigga, you really him. And they be like, you want to pick? I'm like, nah, I don't want to take no pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just saying enforce something. I don't be want to take no pick. And I don't think I'm better than niggas, but I just feel like shit, I'm lit too. Like now, if it's an event and it's a fan event, of course taking a pick. Like, but like just cause other people know you, I might not even respect what you do. Like, hell nah. So yeah, anyway, man, that's why I come to Vegas, man. I charge, I get in the trenches, I eat well, I reset, you know what I mean? I probably lose like 10, 12 pounds. I'm down 26 pounds, man. My back was hurting, my knee was hurting. And I'm one of them handsome niggas that can get away with being a little chubby, so I had a little extra face on my meat on my face, meat on my chin and shit. And it was just inappropriate. Meat on my back. You know what I mean? Just carrying around unnecessary weight, being a good looking nigga in expensive cologne, just being calling it borderline Chucky, but damn near motherfucking application for obesity. You know what I mean? I just said, fuck that. My knees was hurt. You fly as shit, but you gonna have to lose a few pounds at back. You put a lot of stress. And I was still trying to exercise, but I wasn't losing the weight. And I snacked too much. I was burning too much, burning out or something else, like a little drink or something, a little later or something, you know. Concrete Genius Media, man. It's your boy Big South, man. You see this shit, man. Stop playing with me, man. I don't know why niggas playing. What that shit say? It said a gift, don't it? Yeah, the gift. You know, gift. I got that before I even started potting, and I didn't get y'all so much game. But let's get right down to the nitty gritty, man, and the small talk. The tweets have been viral, right? Whoever's here is here now. I got some viral posts jumping, and a lot of people have elicited a lot of emotion, right? So the post is this, it's simple. Why do so many educated black people cosplay as ghetto or ratchet? And ratchet, and or ratchet, right? And first of all, a brother quoted me about the use of the word ghetto and ratchet, and I responded a little hostile, and I shouldn't have did that. So I want to apologize to that brother. I think his name is G. Scott. I want to apologize. I shouldn't have been so hostile. I was kind of enraged about something else. That's why I deleted the post. But he challenged me on using the term ghetto and ratchet, right? And I almost singled it out like I'm some type of black person that don't like black people. So that's where the response came from. But he still didn't curse or attack me. So I got to elicit more positive responses to things I disagree with. And I mean no offense by the term ghetto or ratchet because a lot of people take pride in being ghetto and ratchet. What I mean is we know what that means, right? So if you getting defensive as an educated person, that actually proves my point. It means you fucking cosplaying. You know you weren't raised to act like that. You knew you weren't acting like that in high school. You was well behaved. So why the fuck are you grown, you cursing? You should be showing exemplary leadership. So why is the most educated people involved in the most ghetto shit, nigga? Bikini boxing, wings and Glock night, nigga. Like, nigga, all the college niggas, yeah, man, I got motherfucking goddamn shoot 'em up, bang, bang, 27 Glock on stage. My nigga, what up? Get in the gang, nigga. You graduated magna cum laude. And you went to IU. Or motherfucking Purdue, some motherfucking where. It's just like, and I don't want to lump all niggas in, because some niggas legitimately crazy and sneak through there. But the majority of the time, bro, like, it used to be a time in black society where educated blacks carried themselves in a way that was always exemplary for the youth to look up to. Now, if I'm lying, I'm flying. You tell me I'm lying, I'm flying. But I remember a time, if you had the structure, the drive, and the discipline to attend college and finish, right? You a good kid. You had the discipline to finish high school regardless of your circumstance. I mean no disrespect. What I'm saying is if you finished college and you were able to graduate in whatever chosen field, first of all, congratulations. You are adding to a positive aspect of black society, academia. But my question is, when you in them classes with them professors, or whether they black, if you went to HBCU, or they white. I know if they was white, you went to a PWI, you was not cussing, acting stupid around them white folks in college. And if you did go to HBCU, like, you had your fun, but most of them is in leadership position now. They chilling. So where is this urge to be as cool as I couldn't be when I was younger? Like, where are the community leaders in their 30s and 20s? And I'm not saying a person who coach football and get drunk every week. I'm not calling him a community leader. You might do some positive things in the community, not community leader. I'm talking about somebody who dedicate their life to community. Behavior is reflective of something that a kid can emulate, right? I don't care how many third grade kids you teach. If you getting drunk, standing on the couch on a weekend, twerking and making, you're not adding to the community because we have to define what is intelligent Black culture and line it up so these children can have access to see it, right? When I was a child, regardless of how dysfunctional your household was, the majority of places, it was Black excellence within 30, 40 feet of you, right? Be it your neighbor, the man across the street, right? Your teacher, your principal. It was Black excellence everywhere. Even if you couldn't see it in the home, if you was unfortunate enough not to see it in the home, I pray for you. But it was everywhere. Now, you tell me where a child from a dysfunctional home can see Black excellence and still feel like it's cool. And I'm not talking about the one picture y'all post when the kid get 119 scholarship applications. I'm talking about day-to-day Black excellence. I take care of my body. I take care of my mind. I got a family. I take care of my family. I don't get DUIs. I don't drink. I don't party on the internet. I don't twist my fingers. I don't act like I want to be a gang member. What happened to like the educated Negroes that started SNCC and CORE and the NAACP? That's what our college educated people used to do. I'm not calling people out to embarrass or disrespect anyone. All I'm saying is that with so many reformed ex-wild dudes and ex-cons trying to change their life, and with so many Black Americans having access to money and opportunities and education we didn't have, the overall cultural fabric, of the Black community should be stronger. That's all I'm saying. How were we stronger in the 60s than we are in the decade of 2020? How did we have more unity when the water fountain said whites only than we do when we can live anywhere we want to? We can live in any suburb in America. We can live in the nicest house. We got all the money. We got the boxers. We got the NBA players. We got the football players. And we don't get along outside of a few athletes who blessed enough, like Jalen Rose, a couple other athletes, Russell Westbrook, LeBron, people who do philanthropic things for the community, active schools, education. A lot of them ain't active in education. Them niggas is active in strip club, Latina terminology, and tricking. But that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about us as a people, our everyday behavior. Like somewhere along the lines, gang culture and college culture and strip club culture and trap culture and drug culture and whore culture kind of got all intertwined, and it didn't used to be like that, right? Destitute behaviors were not forced on kids 50 years ago. Black American kids had access to more positive role models. And so I blame Young Jeezy and Megan Thee Stallion. Young Jeezy had all knowing you was in biology, and nigga, we was trying to get you to skip, like, hey, come on, man. Psst. No, me, I'm going to college and I'm going to be someone. I'm going to throw my life away with you, John. I'm going to college and I'm going to be somebody. Now I get out of jail, you OG Henny Low. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you gotta fucking think. We are some of the strongest individuals ever created known to man. You know, God really got in his bag when he made Black people. Think about everything we've endured. Think about what your parents have endured. Think about what your mom has endured. Think about what your pops, what you've endured, what you're enduring right now. Think about everything you've overcome. Now add that to today and multiply that to the different eras, the civil rights movement, the Panther movement. We are some resilient people. So when I say let's get along, or let's do something with our resources, or let's stop acting so ignorant, because I worked with kids in the school for 2 years. Well, I worked in the schools for like 12 years, but I just worked with middle schoolers the past 2 years. Every 3, 4 years of my life, I try to work with another group of middle schoolers so that I can have an imprint on the future of the youth. And This is the first time I can say more than 50% of the parents is just ratchet. I don't care what district you in too, because, and that's another thing, like, I'm not even talking about people who just naturally ghetto. People who ghetto been ghetto their whole fucking life, right? You don't just wake up and be like, I'm ghetto today. You don't just get to pull a fucking Natalie Nunn, nigga. People who ghetto, they been ghetto, nigga. So, yeah, and do some ghetto people go to college and finish college? Absolutely. But you know what them ghetto people doing? They athletic directors. They counselors. They ain't on the internet cussing. They acting more professional than the niggas that didn't come from the hood. Because niggas from the hood want to put on. And let's get to the bigger picture, right? The hyper gangster, violent, I'll kill you if you disrespect me. All the women like me. I got a sack. I will break the law to get some money, baby. Come live with a boss aesthetic is killing the black American male, right? That is an aesthetic that used to be earned through risking your life, trials and tribulations on the street. You niggas cannot just grow a beard and make up stories about your past and then start acting out a fantasy life that you were scared to act out. Now, if you was crazy at 14, nigga, I'm not talking to you, nigga. I'm gonna send you a copy of my book for free, nigga. And I'm gonna pay for the whole postage. I'm not talking to you, nigga. I'm talking to the nigga that went to calculus. What's up here twisting his fingers, telling little nigga, man, get off that shit, little homie, I'll fuck. Stop talking like that. I'm sick of you niggas talking like gangsters and you niggas not gangsters, man. And the only reason I'm tripping, I'm not doing this, saying this on no fake stance to protect no level of gangbanging, no level of warfare against the black community. What I'm saying is I'm trying to say the black community and ask dudes who, men and women, right? Because I'm not making this a gender thing, men and women who act so ignorant, to just think about what the kids got to see, right? I can see you being wild in your 20s, man. Your nephew shouldn't idolize you in your 20s. He might. That's on y'all, but I can see you being wild in your 20s. Your 30s, you got to start thinking about a way to have at least put some decency on your game, make it look better. In your 40s, you're late. By the time you're in your mid-30s, man, you should be focusing on your health. A lot of y'all gonna be fucking crashed out at 50 because y'all motherfucking head big as a bottle of fucking Don Julio XL. Like, that shit ain't cool, man. Ain't making that shit to poison us. Anything that's accessible to niggas and becomes popular to niggas is not good for niggas. Dumb as hell, man. I don't care if it's Ozempic, a Don Julio nigga, or a chicken sandwich, bro. If they make it, they promote it to black folks, nigga, it's probably not good for it. And you know we gonna take it, man. And like, we the most educated. Why can't we be the most something? Why can't we be the most fit, the most healthy? Why can't we be the most peaceful? Why can't we be the most educated, bro? Why can't we be the race that keep all our money in the community longest? Why can't we have group thinks where we come up with projects and buy buildings and buy land together? I'm willing to buy land with 20 people if they down. I take 20 people. I take 19 people right now. We put up a stack apiece and let's go buy some land for 20,000. Just sit on it. We ain't even got to put a big investment up. I'm willing to do that for the community. I got property. But if somebody want to get in the game, 5, 10 people, let's do it. We got to start build community, think, access. Like, hey, where's the best black daycare? Where's the best black doctor? I sued for that, but we ain't letting up. And sometimes, like, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't finna say here in front. Like, sometimes you can't count on us. Sometimes you might call Leroy, fix that deck, and they get over there, smoke a pack of squares. He playing cool in the game. He on the phone with his third wife. This nigga think you a motherfucking joke. So what you gotta do is politely tell Leroy, get the fuck on. And you gotta call the Mexicans of that white man. Sometimes. That's just how it is. But we still got to do better on what we project to the kids. It's going to always be some casualties. It's going to always be a group of sorry niggas and women we got to leave to the wayside to make black people as strong as we need to make them for our survival. Every other race get to talk about their survival. White people panicking all across the world talking about their survival. And niggas on this motherfucker twerking. Niggas, white people motherfucker collaborating in Australia, England, talking about the survival of whiteness. And niggas online talking about spin that shit. We gotta be some of the strongest, dumbest motherfuckers in the history of the world sometime, man. Come on, bro. Like, you niggas online, spin that shit. Man, like, bro, like, let's get a collective going, bro. Let's help some kids, man. Let's stop motherfucking. Everybody can't be the motherfucking #1 concert promoter, bro. Everybody can't be the #1 party promoter, bro. Everybody can't be the #1 fucking basketball trainer. Everybody don't deserve to be on a flyer. Everybody shouldn't have a conference. Everybody shouldn't have a podcast. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like, we just, it's too much babble. The internet fucked us up, man. What fucked us up worse? Answer this for me. What fucked us up worse, black people? Was it the internet or the crack era? Crack fucked us up. But the internet fucked up people who wouldn't have got fucked up by crack. Like, a lot of you people on the internet, like, the shit y'all wear and the shit y'all do and the way y'all try to do prom and the way y'all flex while being mentally and physically, financially poor, that's the internet. If you didn't smoke crack or sell crack, you was cool. Shit. You know? So yeah, man, concretegeniusmedia.com. It was just a time when college-educated black Americans carried themselves with dignity and class. The civil rights era, the pre-crack academic, before social media culture. Educated people were examples. Kids could tell Mr. Johnson had a college education. There was a standard of excellence among us as people, right? You could tell, right? Social media changed the visibility. Back then, even if somebody got drunk, right, on the weekends at a private party, there were no cameras. You didn't know your music teacher was a freak. Miss Ellis didn't have Instagram, right? Now kids can see their teachers twerking, drinking, fighting, smoking, and acting wild online, partying at the club 6 weeks out of 8, right? We got teachers following kids. We got kids following teachers. We got a whole epidemic of white women sleeping with kids. Let's not even get into that, right? That's just online access and predators. That's a whole different pie. I'm talking about us right now. And the role model line got, and then when I say the college to street culture point, some people go to college, then decide to chase the street image. Not survival, performance. Real street people are in the streets for survival. Hear me clearly, not performance. That's why when real street niggas get some money, they get the fuck away from the street. You know who from the street? That nigga in that white apartment that don't bother nobody that own that barbershop. That nigga's deadly. Cause he getting the fuck away from niggas. See, when you survive the street, you don't even want people to smell it on you. I try to turn the volume down when I walk in the room. Nigga, you been to jail? Nigga, you been shot, nigga. Yeah, I'll be like, hello, I'd like some Grey Poupon. Nigga, you got a felony? Nigga, motherfucker smell that shit on you, bro. He don't give a fuck. So for a motherfucker from college to voluntarily just act like you big sight, new, all eyes on me. I'm a funny nigga when I ain't gonna keep you long because this game, man. But yeah, the street aesthetic started from survival, man. To go to the street was escape the street. You didn't go from college to the block unless you chose to. You didn't have to. You chose to. Let's be honest about it. A real timeline, right? Gangbanging. And I'm going to say this clearly because I'm not advocating street shit. I'm actually saying this. I'm trying to maybe get dudes who on the fence to let them know they're not really street and stay out of jail. This worked real well in the middle school. So I'm hoping if you know a young man or you have a son, you can show him this video, right? If you are a real hardcore gangbanger, and I'm talking about the guys who are able to survive in prison, right? And even if some of them don't survive, you have gotten started early, right? 7, 8, you already mischievous, you bad, you fighting, maybe you're stealing. Who knows what your trauma is, but it's already signs of it. You're setting shit on fire. By 12, you already fighting, stealing, getting in trouble. You got a crew of niggas. You fighting other niggas to see who can fight before y'all get to middle school. You already deciding, okay, I'm gonna be running with these niggas. I'm from over here. And when I get to school, these niggas from over here is my enemy. If you wasn't thinking like that around 12, 13, you wasn't gangbanging. 14, you in the weapons, drinking, sneaking out, neighborhood beef, even some Brawls, a lot of fights in school. We don't like them, they don't like us. A couple of people got a gun now, right? Because it's real. The niggas who steal cars probably breaking their houses now, because it's real. A couple niggas got a drum. It's real. This is real gangbanging. And I do want to add a disclaimer. If your child is doing this right now, your little brother or nephew's actually doing this right now at 14, 15, it's probably a 99.9% chance he's going to go to prison if he don't die by the age of 18, right? And I'm only saying this because I'm a kid who was on the same trajectory, and I speak from the perspective of pain, right? Not the perspective of scalding you or trying to make you think I'm better than you. I'm trying to save, if I save one, getting a Department of Corrections member, all this podcasting shit is worth it. I've already had people tell me I saved their life, kept them out of jail, so it's worth it. But that's why I tell you this. So if your kid is on this trajectory, you need to be alarmed. But if you're not or wasn't on this trajectory, I'm letting you know, you're probably going to get a little nervous if you get locked up, right? By 16, this is where it gets real, right? If you really on your gang shit, if you was making A's and B's, if you still going to school, you making C's and D's. You into some shit. Because now we 16. If you in the streets and gang banging is who you are, 16, you in the cars. You definitely got weapons. You got money. You got enemies. And you've seen violence and you've participated in violence. By the time you 16, if you gang banging, right, and you ain't saw nobody die or get stabbed or seriously wounded and stayed in it, you really not gangbanging yet. Because by 16, you have made a conscious choice, if you're in the streets, that you're okay to accept the violence, right? Like, real gangbangers live with the thought like, damn, I was just with that nigga yesterday from that hood and he got killed at Burger King. You gotta accept that and move on. And that's the mentality that really makes you dangerous in the streets. If you can't accept that mentality as a teenager, anything you do after that, you forcing it. Unless extrinsic circumstances happen. Somebody do something in your family, you have a traumatic event, you lose your mom or something. All that's applicable. But I'm just giving you a step by step. Now, the reason I'm giving you this timeline is because by 18 to 21, the majority of dudes who really started off gangbanging are either dead in jail, right? And a lot of them get football numbers out the gate. Life, 85 years, 99 years, 200 years, because they just been out here reckless until they get caught. And you never see them again, right? A few get out. That's how it used to always kind of be in society, right? And the guys who were good, hardworking guys that worked at the light plant in RCA Dome, they were just good guys. Earl took pride on his shirt saying General Electric. Earl, he got a brew, he kicked it, he bought a little sack. But he didn't try to be a gangster that Saturday. Earl took his kids to football practice. You motherfucking chicks is going to the Caribbean and your kid riding with the coach all weekend. Mr. Earl, we fucked up, y'all. ConcreteJamesMedia.com, man, you know what it is. It's him. Some people from places like, say, Gary, Chicago, Memphis, Atlanta, Baltimore, who else is super black? Watts, shit like that, right? New Orleans, Mississippi, you know what I mean? South Carolina, like certain places, especially urban, not really South, but it's certain places like LA, Chicago, motherfuckers can be from the hood and be smart and get through there. And I know some crazy motherfuckers that actually graduated. So I think it's a subset level to it that some people are just nut cases. But even if you a nut case and you graduate, you got nutcase behavior, right? The dude from Chicago that's on campus fighting 8 niggas, that's the nutcase. So you still got examples of nutcase behavior, and that nigga chilling, right? So we gotta figure out ways to have a stricter, more elegant conduct of society as The Black college history contrast. Black college-educated people used to march, organize, protest, and build institutions. SNCC Corps, Selma, Washington. They were fighting for laws. They were fighting for rights and progress. Now too much of the visible culture is drinking, twerking, performing, ratchet behavior. The line between ghetto behavior and esteemed behavior has disappeared. The average Black American didn't always speak recklessly every sentence. Educated people used to model elevated language and behavior. That's the point, right? A lot of people promoting drug and gang activity culture in their 30s and 40s were good kids. Go look at the pictures. They had dreams. They had structures. They wasn't hardened street dudes back. Rap used to be about who you really were or what you witnessed. Ice Cube could tell a story without pretending to be something he wasn't. We need more adults who can be cool without being drunk, loud, reckless, or fake street. If we always complain about the kids' behavior, who are they supposed to look to? Where are the role models, right? How can you tell a young girl to carry herself with class if you're online in a sexually promiscuous manner as a teacher or a leader or adult in your community? How can you teach discipline while performing chaos? It takes courage to rebel young. There's nothing edgy about being rebellious 25, 26, 30, 40. Sometimes you were just scared to do it at 16, 15. Now you're performing it because it feels safe. It felt dangerous when you was a teenager. You know how dangerous it was hearing a gunshot at 14, like, yeah, I almost died. My mom almost lost me. I'm out here throwing this shit up, and I'm gonna be out here throwing it up again. That's a choice you gotta make, because if you ain't got that mentality, you not gonna make it when you get. Just give me a little wisdom. And there's some exceptions. Tragedy can change people. Losing a parent, losing a friend, survivor's remorse, trauma. All these things can be permanent in shaping how you feel, how you think, right? And these things deserve compassion. Life can throw you off, and people can go crazy. I understand that, so I'm not taking nothing from them. But the performance people, y'all different. Choosing the block because it looks cool is different. You know what I mean? You begging, you volunteering for the hood like the Marines. That's ignorant stupidity, right? I feel like the Jeezy era made niggas feel like they could put on a costume. Street culture became fashion, but real street life is not a costume. It's a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of nights looking up at the cell praying to God, and then the chaplain come tell you your mama died, your daddy died, grandma died, and no, you're not going to the funeral because they like, y'all gonna hear me sooner or later. Like, to the niggas finger twisting at 30, right? If you weren't throwing up gang signs at 16, but you 30 doing it, you probably force yourself into that life. Rare exceptions exist, but real gangbangers start young. By 25, 30, real ones trying to retire, survive, raise kids. Way. The real OG mindset is real ones get tired of that shit. They get tired of the death, the misery. They survive a bid. They survive a shooting. They want peace. They want suburbs. They want children. They want quiet. Real gangsters don't want chaos forever. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Pay me for this. Drop a little something in the bucket if you want to. Cash App, NWAINC. Should I put it on screen? It's like paying $5,000 to become a Q dog at 42. Or a motherfucking Kappa or something, right? Yeah, they in it. But they ain't gonna respect you the same way as the niggas that players in college. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They tell you they gonna say it because they finna cash that motherfucking check. But I've been around them niggas and I talk to them niggas. I'm related to some of them niggas. And they view that shit differently. It's the same way gangsters view niggas who start gangbanging at 30. It's the exact same thing. Yeah, you in it, and yeah, I might holler at you. And you might be crazy as hell. You might be an asset, but you didn't do it back when it mattered. It's a time and a place in your life where you get a pass for not being courageous. And it's a time and a place in your life where you need to act on the shit that you claim you are. It should be a timeline of you being everything that you claim the fuck you are in your life. You fly, it should be a timeline. Oh yeah, I remember that nigga John, he was a Cadillac man. Nigga, DJ used to call him out. It should be a time you was a kid. You had women, they should remember, oh man, I remember that nigga bra, 50 bitches. You need all that, man. Niggas just be boasting with no resume. Rav pussy, boy. Flyer in a piece of paper. Bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game. Wearing my chain. That's right, ho. Not DOC, but similar to the letter. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a... No, I'm tripping. So, yeah, it's like a fraternity, man. You in it. You know, people don't respect you. You know, late game banging is worse because the stakes are death and prison. And it's like, you making these decisions to make these risks at 28? You call a nigga 20 the big homie? Your frontal lobe ain't developed, nigga. Now, it is some exceptions. There is a difference between the way cultures do it in the Midwest and on the West, right? West Coast culture is more structured and generational, right? So your father, your father, like, they got legacy gangbanging. It's serious, right? And it's nothing to joke about, play with. I don't talk about it, but that's their way of life, right? Midwest culture is more clique based, neighborhood based, who I run with. You know what I'm saying? You still own your nation, but that shit kind of faded. It's more like clique, hood, mob, sets, renegade groups of 4, 5 niggas that's all deadly, just terrorizing motherfuckers. That's more what the Midwest is. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be the big shot. In LA, like, they getting like that sometimes, but like, still, like, ain't nobody bigger than the program. Niggas in the Midwest be like, fuck the program. I'm the program. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. And then, you know, Midwest niggas kind of grow out of gangbanging like 30, 35, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if they still gangbanging, they more in suits and ties, you don't see the colors. You know what I mean? Niggas got businesses like, you know, we more like the growth and development side. Like, we like to look like we got some business until we can actually get some business, you know what I mean? Like, so we don't really, we had like an era where we thug stripes, you know, we started putting on motherfucking, you know, we started chilling a little bit. And I ain't saying like they don't chill, but like they line is harder. So I can understand somebody from that culture being older and being still shot out all the way through. But even if you from out there and you got in the game, you got in young. So I just want to educate the people, educate the masses. Talk who? Talk Thunder. Have I talked who? Yeah, I think I did talk SGA. I like Cleveland tonight. I think Cleveland won one for the Gipper. It's 25-19 on New York might sweep these niggas. First quarter almost over. But I think the NBA gonna want to stretch it out. New York sweep, they're gonna be sent too long. I'm starting to try a pod every day, y'all. I apologize for being late. I'm finna start a pod more. I love y'all. I deal with so much, man. Y'all talking about me now. I'm a father, man. I gotta protect my kids. I'm a husband, cousin, uncle. I gotta protect jail. Took that from me. Try to find my peace. Then I gotta be sane, you know, I gotta make sure I don't retaliate. Somebody say something to me. You talking about somebody with a real bad temper, so I had to grow to become this man I am now. And I feel like learning my temper was God made me sit down for. Like, I had of importance. Honoring my wife, my children, my family, my community, my legacy, leaving knowledge while I'm breathing this life, while God giving me this joyous ride of life. I can't be losing my temper. That's undignified, you know what I mean? Who if you control by emotion, you're not in control. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that I had to get better, and I'm still getting better at it. But I also be needing to get away with niggas, because even as much as I pray, man, I be asking God work on me, heal me, love me, God, treat me like a special case, because it's just I slap the fuck out somebody, man. Like, I don't. That's why I stay to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good around strangers, because a stranger I can walk away. You know what I'm saying? And even then, if it's the wrong kind of strangers, I won't be keep going. But like, if I know you and you playing with me like a tight circle, man, I got cousins. Like, me and my cousins is my brothers. I love my cousins. You know what I'm saying? I got female cousins like my sisters, and then I got like 6 really good friends. But I don't be having people on my crib and my business. Cause I don't want your quirks to piss me off. What I do now? TikTok, I'm sorry, man. I got I got stuff. Yeah, I ain't mean no disrespect, TikTok. Yeah. I got 500 to where do I be seeing these fucking likes, bro? Hey, man. Yeah, I gotta do better. My shit be jumping, nigga. Like, motherfucking crazy. But yeah, man. Oh, one last thing, New York. Can Mike Brown get some love, man? I know you New York niggas Everybody want to give everybody credit. Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, James Dolan, Spike Lee, nigga, Ricky Henderson, rest in peace, nigga. Big Daddy Kane, Max B. Niggas want to give everybody credit. Can we give Mike Brown the credit, my nigga? Can this black man get his respectful place in history for what he has been done in 1 year for a franchise who my entire life could never get out its own way? That really has been the LA Clippers of the East. If you think about the sex scandals and the shit with Dolan, niggas trying to disrespect Charles Oakley, I dare you disrespect my nigga Oakley. To now bringing some relevance to New York, that's Mike Brown. And we got to give Mike Brown his kudos. And the NBA is better when New York is lit. Like, let's be honest. Like, I know how you niggas from Flower States is. I was born in Flower State. That New York shit can get on your nerves, but it's better when New York is lit, man. There's 44 million of them niggas. Like, they deserve to be arrogant, man. Them niggas stay 4,445 people to a building. There's 4 buildings on the street, nigga. The niggas should be able to see their team win an NBA championship, nigga. Nigga got catch the subway with 4,000 niggas. I should be able to see the motherfucking Larry O'Brien trophy, nigga. God damn. I walk past 9,000 African motherfuckers selling bootleg purses, nigga. I should be able to see the Knicks. I gotta pay $6,400, nigga, to live in a 10 by 8 apartment. How? Come on, man. Come on, man. I gotta ride a train with motherfuckers from 714 countries, nigga. I need a motherfucking NBA championship. Go New York, go, nigga. I fuck with y'all. Peace.